Hi, I'm Liana and I turned 21 3 months ago. This is kind of a late video, but better late than never. I don't think anyone except me particularly cares about the specific details of how my 21st birthday went, but I thought this would be a fun video to do anyway because I'll only turn 21 once, and this might be a really fun video to look back on when I'm older. So this year my birthday fell on a really convenient day, which was 2 days after my summer class ended, so there was literally no academic pressure at all. Hashtag grateful that my parents did the dirty when they did so that I could be born at such a nice time. In previous years, I didn't do anything special. I always thought that it was dangerous to treat your birthday as a special thing because if you have all these expectations, the only way it'll go is that you'll be disappointed. In 6th grade, I wanted it to go perfectly, and what ended up happening was that this one really annoying kid in my class was making fun of me and this other kid saying that we should go out just because we were both Asian. I ended up getting really mad and poking him with a pencil. No, just slightly grazing him with the tip of the pencil. Then I cried because he ruined my birthday and the teacher reported it to the counselor, who not only did not care that I got made fun of, but also gave me a detention for poking him with a pencil. And that's the story of how I got my first detention and why I hate public school counselors. Regardless, this video isn't about that. Each year after 6th grade, my birthday wasn't really a special thing. My parents would buy cake and maybe get me a gift, and when my friends would remember, they'd get me something too. The summer after high school, I really wanted to do something special, but my social anxiety stopped me from actually planning a birthday party that was exclusively my own. So me and my best friend Emily did a joint birthday party at Cheesecake Factory, which was great, except now out of all the people that I went with, I only talk to Emily now. 21 is supposed to be a big number, and I feel like what you're supposed to do is go to a bar and have a lot of alcohol, but I don't like the taste and being drunk doesn't appeal to me, so I wanted to have a chill evening because that's more my style. So in the past 3 years of college, I didn't really do anything for my birthday except spend it with my boyfriend Josh, and my ideal birthday was staying inside and doing nothing, which I did, with the exception of my second year where my roommate surprised me and made me cake, which is really nice. This year though, I wanted to plan a birthday dinner with all the new friends that I made and with all my old friends as well. So much social anxiety though, because I was nervous that people would think it was awkward, or the people I invited would take one look at the guest list and realize that they didn't know anyone and would use that as a reason to not go. But honestly, if you use that as an excuse to not go to your friend's birthday party, you're kind of a poop bag. But that's just me catastrophizing because I don't think anybody did that. The thing is, out of all my friends, only a few know of each other, so seeing them all come together was like a Disney Channel crossover. So really early on, like months in advance, I wanted to make a list of people I wanted to invite, and it came to around 20-ish people. And I was expecting around 50% to show up, but in the end, the guest list ended up being 19 people. Not because most of my friends showed up, but because a lot of people ended up bringing plus ones, which was completely fine because I know a lot of my friends, girlfriends and boyfriends, so it was totally fine with me. But it was a little bit stressful trying to get a reservation in for 19 people, but I made it work. When choosing the restaurant, I wanted a classy place. I honestly didn't care about the food, I just mainly cared about the ambiance, and I wanted to wear a fancy dress and not feel like it was out of place. I ended up choosing an awesome place, and the food was really good. Here's how I looked that night. I wore a velvet midi dress from Shein, which is now my favorite store for some reason, and here is my makeup look. I also tried glittering body oil for the first time, which was not a bad decision, and I really like it. 3 of my high school friends, Juan, Wesley, and Emily came, which was really exciting. Wesley and Emily came down from LA, and Juan took a flight down from the Bay. Juan spent the whole weekend with me and I tried mini golfing for the first time, he tried hot pot for the first time, and I learned how to play poker from him, which turned out to be super fun. We even did a video together where he tries to do my makeup and may have overestimated his abilities. On the morning of my birthday, me, Josh, and Juan all went to the beach. Here's a picture of me on the beach with sunscreen in my eye, but I'm happy and chillin' because I'm not under any academic pressure at all. As for what I got myself for my birthday, I didn't really get myself one specific thing. Honestly, I just kind of let loose the entire month of September and treated myself with whatever I wanted. Clothes, makeup, etc. Me and my sister do this thing where we have a wish list, and each year on our birthdays, we buy each other 1 or 2 things from our wish lists. And most of the items are pretty expensive because we feel like it's better to splurge on each other than on ourselves. But in reality, we're spending the same amount of money either way. This year, my sister got me a hair straightener and this great wedge pillow that allows me to stay in bed for much longer now in the mornings. And I got her a pair of Doc Martens, which I don't know why they're so pricey, but she likes them, so that's good. I would say that one of the biggest stars of the show, though, was this cake that I got at 99 Ranch. Yes, remember this cake from like a few minutes ago? Asian birthday cakes are a completely different beast, and I really wanted one this year instead of getting a basic chocolate cake from the grocery store, which honestly is not that bad, but Asian cakes are like amazing. So I went to 99 Ranch and I ordered a cake, and I put "Liana is a bad bitch" on it, even though I was scared of the old Asian aunties at 99 Ranch and that they were gonna judge me. Turns out they piped the words in front of you, so we all had to stand there and watch the lady behind the counter pipe on the words "Liana is a bad bitch," and we just all stood there awkwardly. Honestly, I didn't even care. Josh was literally so embarrassed, but after I did it, he said he was proud of me, and that ballsy move was probably one of the highlights of my birthday. At the dinner itself, it was a very long dinner table, and I originally envisioned myself to sit in the middle of the table so that I could talk to everybody, but since we had 19 people, the restaurant positioned it so that I had to sit at the head, which was very unfortunate because I was unable to talk to the people at the end very much, even though I tried to get up and move around to talk to people when I could. I felt bad about not talking to everybody, so I went on 4 double dates in September to make up for it, which is a lot for me. But yeah, I had fun. The waiter was really nice and accommodating and charming, and he gave everybody separate checks, which was just unbelievably nice, and I was super happy with the service we got even though dinner took a while to come out. But to be fair, it was for like 19 people. After dinner, most people came back to my apartment to have the glorious Asian cake, and it was a bit awkward because I feel like people weren't really talking to each other, and I felt like I was taking responsibility for other people's feelings, and I didn't want anybody to feel awkward or uncomfortable, and I think for a hot second I was disappointed that it didn't go exactly the way I wanted it to go. But in the end, the important part was that my friends came through for me, and I got to dress up and spend time with people I love. So yeah, I would say it went pretty well. And that, my dudes, is how my 21st birthday went. I am so grateful for all my friends that showed up to celebrate my birthday with me. Honestly, I couldn't ask for better friends. My friends are so important to me, and when I get close to people, I genuinely love them, and being able to see and feel that reciprocated makes me feel super happy. Thanks to my super talented sister for illustrating everything in this video. If you want to check out her Instagram where she posts a lot of cool art, follow her at beanirene18. Her profile will be linked in the description box below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the video, and I will see you next time. Bye!